Hey there, everybody. It's a beautiful Monday afternoon. A little on the hot side here in Georgia. But wanted to put my 2 cents in on the forward-facing sonar that has got some people up in arms one way and other people up in arms the other way. So, forward-facing sonar is the equivalent of all the other techniques and electronics that have come out over the years. It's just another step to me. You've had, the side imaging get better. You've had down imaging get better. You got the 360, which I've got all that on my boat. And none of it, honestly, no matter what anybody says, helps you catch fish. You can see them on it. That's the difference, is you get to see what they're doing now. Before you saw still images. But I've watched ice fishing videos where people drop, they drill a hole for their line to go through, and they drill another hole for their camera to go through, and it's attached to a screen up there. And if you're fishing to catch dinner, or if you're fishing to put one in the live well, or you're just fishing because you enjoy fishing, let's be honest. People start fishing when they're young. Usually, majority of people that fish, in my opinion, they fish for fun. It's relaxing. Sometimes it can be stressful, but it's a relaxing stress, if that's even a possibility to say. People go out and they fish for hours and hours, don't catch anything. Next opportunity they get to go out, they go right back out. And so when you got your forward facing on, whether it be live scope, or the Lowrance, the active target, all three of them do basically the same thing. They show you fish movement, and you can see it and watch your bait and see how they react to your bait. It's like nothing new. We see fish follow our bait, whether you got any electronics on whatsoever. When you're reeling your line in, if you're in clear water, you can see fish fall all the way back to the boat. I fished off my dock and sat there and watched fish, follow my bait all the way back to the dock. So that's nothing new. I see that without electronics. And so basically it shows you how they react to it, what they do to it. You watch them, you can reel it in your bait, and you're watching it on your units, and you see them come up from a brush pile, or you see them come up from the bottom, and they start following it, and you stop it, and they stop, and then you reel it some more, and they follow you some more, and you stop it and let it float. Especially like if you got like a hard jerk bait, you reel it and you pop it, and you see them, and you stop a second, let it pause, they pause, you pop, they move, and back and forth. Oh, dang vulture out in the road trying to eat something dead, and I almost hit it. But it's all, yes, it's expensive, but I don't think it's a game changer. It's a situation where people that can't afford it, they don't have it. And the people that can't afford it, that do have it, they may, they use it, and does it make them any better? I don't think it does. If you look at history, you see these guys go out and catch fish. They were out fishing on brush piles before live. It's just now you can see how they react to it. You would go out with your siding down, you find a brush pile, drop a buoy over your side, turn in and drop a line down to it. Okay, you're doing that still, but you're just using your pedal to look and see what the fish is doing. You're still fishing the same way, in my opinion. I'm sure I know there's people that hate it, and that's their opinion. They have the right to hate it if they want to, but to go so far as to try to get it banned and get it kicked out of tournaments and stuff, the cat's out of the bag. It's there. I mean, it's there and people are using it. And you know, the thing that I see a lot on certain channels is that the phrase "most fishermen agree." Well, no, most fishermen that follow you agree. Not most in general, but most of the ones that follow you. You know, like-minded people tend to follow and surround themselves with what? Like-minded people. And so if you like racing, you go to racetracks and you see other people that like racing and you hang out with them. You're with like-minded people that like racing. You may not agree on the same driver, same brand of car, but who's got the best track, all that kind of stuff. But it's still the same. When you hang out with people that don't like Live Scope or Mega Live or Active Target, you tend to, y'all get together and you have your powwows about how bad you hate it, or you get together on social media and you talk about how bad you hate it. But the getting it banned and getting it, for the average fun fisherman that can afford it and go out and use it, it's almost more stressful watching people watching the fish trying to catch it, and you wind up using too much time on a fish. You cast back out there, same spot, you reel it in, there he comes up at it again. You may change baits, and some fish, they just follow you. Somebody made the comment a long time ago that in the summer months it's really hard to fish. Everybody knows that, but when you're in the living room and it's hot and you're sitting there watching TV and you want something to drink or a snack, you don't want to get up and go because you're comfortable. But if somebody come by you with a Coke, you'll be like, hey, I want a sip. I want a chip, grab a couple of chips. That's the kind of fish you have to go after. And watching the forward-facing sonar helps you see quickly if those fish are going to be ones that will bite something when you go by them or not. Those are the ones you're looking for. But anyway, just want to take a few minutes to say my piece. I've got a tournament tonight and I'll be using my forward-facing sonar. When I put the boat in, I'll turn on all my electronics, and I'll turn on my live when I dump my trolling motor down in the water, and I'll watch fish and may or may not catch them, but we'll see. But anyway, thank you for listening to me, for your taking the time out. Thanks.